Dear students, I welcome you all to the class on Financial Accounting 2. As per the University of Mysore syllabus, for the BCom second semester, we have a discipline specific course titled Financial Accounting 2. In the first semester, we learned different accounting chapters in Financial Accounting 1. In the second semester, we will going to learn different accounting treatments and accounting knowledge with respect to different businesses in Financial Accounting 2. Let me start with the first chapter, Consignment Accounts. The main objectives of business is to earn more profit. Therefore, sales has to be increased. It is possible only when the goods are made available to the customers at their affordable prices and in various places. Therefore, it is necessary to appoint the agent at different places. Goods are sent to the agent, and the agent has to sell the goods on behalf of the manufacturer. So, what you are able to understand from this introductory note, any business for the matter, they want to earn more and more profit. So, in the financial management, it is one of the objectives of the financial management to maximize the profit. Maximization of profit should be the objective, and also it is a primary objective. So, as per that, any business for the matter, they just want to earn more and more profit. To earn more profit, the sales has to be increased, and it is possible only when you have a good amount of network for your products, and it should reach the end customers at their affordable prices. In different places, we are supposed to make sales to earn more profit, but for the same purpose, we require an agent, and even we can say franchisee. He is in a position to take up the goods and services on behalf of the manufacturer and reach the product to the end users. Consignment, forwarding goods from manufacturer or seller to agent at different place for sale is known as consignment. Sometimes the seller finds it convenient and profitable to sell his goods through an agent. The agent sells goods on behalf of the principal who sends him the goods for sale. So, what it actually conveys? The manufacturer or a seller will going to appoint a person called agent, and that agent will going to sell the products on behalf of the manufacturer or the seller at different places, and this particular process is called consignment. So goods on consignment is nothing but on the basis of consignment transaction the goods are selling to the end users. Here the people involved have the relationship called principal agent relationship. The one who sends the goods is called consignor, and the one who receives the goods to sell on behalf of the consignor is called consignee. So the two parties involved in the consignment transactions are consignor and consignee. The one who sends the goods to sell is called consignor. The one who receives the goods to sell on behalf of the consignor are nothing but the manufacturer or the seller. On behalf of the manufacturer, the one who receives the goods to sale is called consignee. Sending of goods on consignment is not a sale, as there is no transfer of ownership of goods from consignor to consignee. But when the goods are sold by agent, the ownership of goods is transferred to the buyer. The relationship between the consignee and consignor is that of an agent and a principal. The agent is paid commission at a certain percentage based upon the gross sale proceeds. As we discussed, the parties in the consignment are consignor and consignee. Thank you.